Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Enslaved. In the last episode, we escaped from the slave ship, and in this episode, we're going to be trying to find a way across this drawbridge.
Be careful.
By doing some more platforming. Yay!
Thanks. Keep your voice down.
Ooh.
They could be close.
Oh, there we go.
What are we gonna do?
Not make too much noise.
Okay.
Shit. Keep out of the way. Let me deal with this.
Okay, so okay, just showed me where it was. Oh, I keep trying to block the way I do with Margie, and it's not working. Oh, sorry. So yeah, just keep slamming into them. They're not that bad. I mean, when they're on their own, small groups like this, it's fine. You don't really take that much damage. Oh, I guess this is hard mode, so it's a bit annoying. I should try and break the block. That would probably help as well. It's later in the game when they get into big, huge groups that they get annoying, but at the moment, it's fine.
Okay. It's all clear. Get over here.
Coming.
Where's she gone? There she is. Trip is no help at all. She doesn't really have any combat skills whatsoever.
We could get out through here. Can you move this?
Sure can. She's good at, I guess, climbing up places and that kind of thing, but she's got no combat skills. So I don't need any help. Which is a bit annoying because she does get into trouble quite a bit. And that's what I mean when I say keep an eye on her, because she will get into trouble, and if you're not watching her carefully, then over there, then she'll just die. And you won't realise, and you'll die, and it's all not very good times. I guess we're going this way.
Do you think you could tell me what the plan is?
To get you home as fast as possible so that you can take this thing off my head and I can break your neck.
I meant...
Yeah, I know what you meant. See that smoke over there? That's where the slave ship came down. First thing we're gonna do is head for that. Hoping my ride survived the crash.
What's your ride?
It's the only way I know how to cover 300 miles. 2 wheels and an engine.
Look at this place. There must have been thousands of people living here.
More,
Tens of thousands?
maybe.
It's so sad. Wonder what happened to them all.
I like how the sound in this game, if you get further away from Trip, it turns into the... I was saying that. Yeah, if you get further away from her, the audio turns into the sound inside your head, and it's a bit more mechanical. It's quite a cool effect.
When I give you the signal, you get back, okay?
No, I
Hey.
can't, I can't.
Do as I say. I gotta find a way to take him out.
Okay, so we need to get behind these, which is our safety net. We're trying to get behind him. He has got an automatic shield, which regenerates, which is at the top left, above the health bar. Oh. As you can see from the blue, that's basically the shield being used up. Once that's gone, he'll start to lose health. Might as well just take him now. Oops. That wasn't a good idea. They're a bit vicious, these ones. Further in the game there are more commands for Trip, but again, she doesn't help too much in combat. This is kind of just you beating them on your own, really. She's mostly there for platforming and things like that. Man hacking into systems. Ooh. Should remember to evade. I'm never good at evading. I always forget my evade button. But it's the most useful, so it's not really that great. I never evade, which is why I die a lot in games. So hopefully LPing will teach me to evade.
If we're gonna get through this, then when I ask you to do something, you need to do it immediately.
Okay. I understand.
Okay, so we're introduced to the command menu. We've only got one command at the moment, which is for her to follow us. Later on in the game, we will be getting more commands. There aren't too many. They're all pretty simple.
I think we can go this way.
Well, I'm looking for tech orbs at the moment, Trip, so... And we've got our meter of where we exactly have to go, so you can't really get lost between... Don't need help. Between... pressing L1 to look for Trip and the gauge of where we are. So there they are. Lovely tech orbs. We haven't been introduced to how to use these yet, but they'll come in useful later. Nothing too complicated, but this is more of a story-based game than anything. And the graphics are amazing, so yeah. I'd like to live here, actually. I won't mind living in a place that's overrun by nature. I prefer it. It actually looks better than it probably did at the height of its time when man ruled it. But that's just me. Yay, Trip. Whenever you get that symbol, it means, yeah, you can use Trip for something or to lift something.
Watch out!
They're stunned, but it won't last!
So yeah, we'll learn to stun enemies later in the game. What he did just there was, as soon as one enemy is defeated, he'll jump to the next one, which is a pretty cool move, and it's very helpful.
That he did.
It's an EMP pulse. My father gave it to me. It knocks out small mechs for a few seconds. Enough to give me a chance to get away. The security door is still functioning. There must be live power cells around here.
Doesn't matter. We shouldn't get sidetracked. We just need to get to the crash site.
I'll leave her to figure that out. Just I roll around. Wow. Okay.